Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny. I'm a tropical Western astrologer for those of you that are new to me. For those of you returning, you know that I have never done this before, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be doing a daily update on the astrology of September 2025, the energy update. I'm going to be pulling a card on the astrology. I'm going to be talking about the energy of September because let's be honest, I've been coaching all year long on leading up to this month. This is eclipse season and oh, so much more. So, yes, I've always been saying that there's these five outer planets, four of them are changing sign in 2025. And the fifth one was Pluto that started the whole party in November of 2024, changing into Aquarius once and for all. And so here we are. Five outer planets changing signs within months of each other. This is unprecedented. Us astrologers can't find a time in history when this has happened. And yes, it does suggest new era energy, a whole new beginning, huge, huge, huge endings and closures for huge, huge, huge new beginnings. It's new earth, it's the new world, it's the new us. It's us connecting with our highest timeline. Okay. It's us connecting with our future self and getting onto that timeline that we know we belong on. So, what I'm going to do first is just give a quick overview of the September 2025 astrology, and then I'll go into each day. Okay. So, I'm going to share the screen. I hope you love the cosmic background. I got all this organized. Hopefully, I'm doing it right. Okay. Hopefully, I know what I'm doing. Okay. And so I'm sharing screen now, and then I'm going up here, right? Yeah, I'm going here, and then I'm going here, and I'm going to share this, and I'm going to present. Here it is, September 2025. Do you love it? Okay, so bear with me. I have not done this before on video, and so hopefully you can follow along quite well. And you can screenshot this so that you can get an overview and you can study this yourself. So I've done the research and I've been looking at the cosmos for September 25. And I've been coaching people not only about these five outer planets that I keep talking about, changing the new era and all that stuff, but I've also been coaching people that 2025 equals nine, and now September is nine. These are the endings that the cosmos have been urging us to close the door, stop doing the bad habit, say goodbye to that relationship that is no longer serving you. Get rid of the toxic or the old. Do we need to label it toxic? Maybe we do, but maybe what we're trying to say is that's the old version of us that is no longer going to be serving us in the new chapter. And so September 2025 is the pivotal. This is it. And I want to talk about the bigger picture that it's setting up for as well. Okay, so here we are, September 2025. Eclipse season is coming. Well, it was kickstarted. If you follow my videos, you saw that I said that it technically started on the August 2022 0 degree new moon in Virgo. So that was not an eclipse, but it was very eclipsy. It basically kickstarted eclipse season for September. So we're in it. Okay, we're in it. But here are the actual eclipses of September right here. September 7, we've got a full moon lunar eclipse at 15 degrees Pisces. So you need to know your birth chart. If you don't know your birth chart, by all means, reach out to me because we need to know where these eclipses are hitting our particular birth chart, the area of life. This is where we need to know what we need to close the door on, what we need to say goodbye to so that we can have the big, bold new beginning. And then September 21, we've got the new moon solar eclipse at 29 degrees Virgo. Okay, but sure, there's other things too in September of 2025, and here they are. Okay, Saturn retrograde goes into Pisces on September 1. So the first day of September. So we're going to talk about that for September 1. This is huge. Saturn is already retrograde and it goes back into Pisces on September 1. Mercury moves through Virgo and Libra all of September. Very, very fast energy. Uranus stations retrograde on September 6. That's like right before the lunar eclipse. That's right. And that's when Uranus stations retrograde. We've got Mars entering Scorpio on September 22. Again, very fast energy, just like Mercury. Fast forward. The inner planets, the personal planets, are all going forward in September. So we're going to talk about that. We've got the Sun entering Libra, and it's the autumn equinox, both happening on September 22. And we've got Venus will enter, this is another inner planet moving very fast, and it's going to enter Virgo on September 19. So that's sort of a quick overview of the other things happening in September, besides, of course, eclipses. So, just to summarize what all of this means, this might sound like a lot of astrological jargon. I just wanted to summarize what this energy of September is here. So, all of the outer planets except for Jupiter will be retrograde in September. Okay. While all of the interpersonal planets are direct. So that's very interesting. The outers are retrograde, the inners are direct. So this might feel like we want to move forward in our personal lives, but there's blocks and restrictions, like bigger blocks, red tape, like the you feel like you can't move forward because of all these big things in your way. It might feel like that in September, you know, also with all this eclipse stuff going on. And then the other thing is it might feel like it's a stall in our plan. But I want to encourage you that you just know that there is a bigger picture here and it's trying to unfold. And it's our higher self asking us for patience and focus and discernment and getting the job done right, not getting the job done fast. So that's what the outer planets versus the inner planets are doing. Inner planets, personal planets, all going forward and straight, quick, quick, quick. That's Venus, that's Mercury, that's Mars, that's the sun, quick, 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 quick. We know this energy well. But then the outer planets, so further away, we're not quite as in tune with them as we are the personal planets. They're all stationing retrograding, asking us to relook, reanalyze, and give it a stalled moment. And I strongly feel that it's actually the cosmos helping us because there's going to be such huge changes in all of our lives in September with these eclipses happening on the 7th and 21st. Of course, it's not on the day of. So for some people it is, but give or take, a 10-day period, stuff happens around eclipses. Stuff comes into our life, stuff ends. Big endings, big closures, big new beginnings, stuff that we never even could have imagined, stuff like this. So I feel like the cosmos are helping us with the outer planets going fast, or sorry, the inner planets going fast, but the outer planets asking us to slow down, have some discernment. Okay. We need to tap into our heart center so that we know what's the best direction for us. We need to have focus. Focus on the monkey mind. The monkey mind is going fast this month. Lots of overthinking, lots of monkey minding. But the outer planets are asking us to have some focus and do this on the daily and have some discernment. So I feel like there's such huge astrology happening in 2025. So, or in September, yes, in 2025, but in September of 2025, this is the crescendo. This is when it changes. This is when all of life is going to change for us. And it's almost like October 1st, 2025 is the new year. It's almost like that. It's almost like here is the new beginning. And it's setting us up for this huge conjunction that's happening in February of 2026. And we're going to be talking about that in these dailies, about how the cosmos are urging us strongly to have the focus, have the patience, work on the thing, set the boundaries, and make some big decisions so that by February 20th, 2026, when there's this huge conjunction that we're going to be talking about, it's going to change everything. And it truly is new era energy. And by then we have built the thing, right? By then we have focused on the thing, right? And I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you go through your birth chart so that you can know where this energy is hitting you. So that's what I'm going to be doing on these dailies. And I'm so excited to be here for you. This is the first time I've ever done this, like I said. So bear with me. I'm learning all the things along with you, and I am setting the structures and building the thing and making the dream a reality every single day and focusing on it every single day, which is exactly what the cosmos are urging us to do. So let's pull a card on just September 2025. Woo! It's coming out. They're coming out. Okay, they're coming out. Here you go. Here you go. We're going to put those back in and we're going to pull a card for September 2025. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, this is the card for September 2025. Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh, can you see it? There it is. Knight of Wands in reverse. So when he's upright, he's not quite the king. So the King of Wands is extremely magnetic and knows how to manifest all the things, and things just come to him so easily. So he's trying to get there, but he's not quite the king and he's not quite as magnetic as he wants to be. So this is sort of how we're feeling. Like we can feel this energy. It's extremely palpable. We're not exactly sure how to get there yet. We're not quite the king yet. I get it. We're all there. Okay. And so that's why I'm here to step you through this energy. I've said so many times, if I had a nickel for every text message that has come through from friends, family, clients going, what the heck is going on with these cosmos? I get it. It's a lot. So that's why I'm here. And we're going to look into every day of September, what is going on with the cosmos. And you're going to see that the first week, the first 7 days of September is so much. And so I'm really looking forward. Just even the first week of September is so much energy. So by all means, stick with me, ask me the questions. And if you like the way that I coach and I teach, then by all means, sign up with me in September because my prices will be increasing in October. I do one-to-one coaching. We can dive deep into all the things. I do astrology readings for chart reading for 1 hour, and I also have a membership. So check out my services, sign up with me this month, and follow me on these daily updates. Okay. Okay, September 30th, the final day of September. I did it. I have never done dailies before, and I did it. So I'm very proud of myself for staying focused and staying committed to this goal. Now, that was the advice I was giving almost every single day of September is to stay focused on your thoughts. Take charge of your emotions so your emotions don't take charge of you. I could have easily been like, oh, this is too much work. And then I would just given a video and said, oh, you guys, I just can't do it, this or that, or just like forgotten about it altogether. But that's the focus that I knew this astrology is demanding of all of us. So I was like, okay, I'm going to practice what I preach, and I'm going to preach this thing every day. And I'm going to talk about how Saturn did this thing on September 1st, went back into Pisces, like demanding us to be honest about where we're leaky with our boundaries. Because we need to build this damn thing. Now, it doesn't need to be a structure. It might be a structure, get structured. We might finally follow a structure every single day. Do the work every single day, whether it's work like this, whether it's work on your shadows every day, whether it's work on unlearning and reprogramming your programs that are no longer serving you. Get some structure in your life, work on it, focus on it, and first of all, know where you are leaking your energy and then work on it every day. So that's what Saturn in Pisces, which happened on September 1st, has been demanding us to do all month long. That's not going to change. That's a bigger picture that I keep talking about. For September sorry, what happened on September 1st with Saturn going back into Pisces. The bigger picture is February 20th, 2026, when Saturn and Neptune come together at 0 degree Aries, which is the creator degree, which is the beginning degree, which is the rebirth degree, which is new earth, which is new era, which is new paradigm. And those two planets coming together, it says dream reality. Dream is Neptune, reality is Saturn. But Saturn is demanding us to focus and work and follow some rules, make up our rules, follow them, do it every day, work hard on it, focus, become that great observer, stay neutral. Keep your vibes high so that you're not depleting your energy on all these low vibe things, whether it's debating politics, whether it's expending our energy to something that happened to us years ago and it still replays in our mind, or this thing that happened and we didn't like the outcome and we're just like focused on it. It's leaking our energy. Saturn is demanding us to stop that and to create up our own rules so that we can get to that dream reality. But if you're keeping vibes low, if your energy is depleted, if you are projecting all your unresolved rage out there, whether it's like spending time on the internet, doom scrolling, listening to fear-based everything all day, every day, your energy is going to stay low. And in order to get up here into this whole new era, brand new paradigm, you're not going to get here from here. You're not going to get to this new way of thinking, new way of living, new way of being if we just stay in repeated programs, knee-jerk reactions, blaming and shaming ourselves, blaming and shaming others, gossiping about people. This is all the old stuff. We've all been here. We've all done that. Okay, that's why I wrote this book. It's my shadow work journal, and I teach you how I give you some brain hacks, some very, very pivotal and powerful brain hacks that help you do the unlearning, that help you reprogram your programs. And I combine astrology because of course I do, because of course I do, because the cosmos are helping us. And has there ever been a more, quote, helpful month than September of 2025? And that is exactly why I did daily updates and I did it. Today's the last day. Now I'm going to give you 5 tips in going into October because October, you might see a lot of people raging, especially in that first week of October. You might see a lot of people all over the interwebs, on the Instagrams and the Facebooks, and they're just like spewing out all their crap. And it's just like, and it might seem really weird too. It's like, oh my God, why does that person like continuously talking about this thing? It's like, oh my God, they're losing it. You're going to see people saying really weird things. Their rage is going to come up, might be ugly. It's all their stuff. It's all their stuff that they're not learning how to unlearn it and then transmute it. We become the great alchemists of our lives when we learn how to transmute our shadows into light. And that's exactly what I teach you how to do. When you learn how to unlearn the programs, first of all, identify the program that you've got. And it's that knee-jerk reaction. It's that thing that you keep doing. It's that thing that is bothering you and it continues to bother you. That's your shadow begging to be seen, begging to be heard, and no longer disowned. Your shadow doesn't want to be disowned anymore. So when you sit with your shadow, you make friends with your shadow. You say, okay, shadow, what have you got to tell me? I'm here to listen to you. That's when you can start doing the shadow work. And I give you the brain hacks on how to do that. And then that's when you're able to transmute it into light. Okay, you're not saying you no longer belong to me. You're saying, I am now going to flip the script. I'm now going to rewrite. That's one of my brain hacks. How do you rewrite your script, the script of your life? Because you are the director, you are the actor, you are the producer. How do you rewrite it? I teach you that in my shadow workbook. These are the hacks. These are the brain hacks of the unlearning. But again, that first step is seeing it in yourself and admitting it and no longer projecting and no longer blaming and no longer shaming. And that just keeps you in that low vibe. and you can't get to your next levels, to your future self, to that dream life that we've been talking about, that dream reality on February 20th, 2026, that is available for all of us if we don't do our work. It's not, we can't get there. We can't get here. You can't get here from there. You can't get from there. You can't get from there. Okay, let's share the screen on this last day. How exciting. We made it. This is the last day, and I've got 5 tips for you. Okay, I'm going to present this now. Okay, here's 5 things to look for as we enter October. Okay, number 1, this lingering Mars-Pluto tension. Yes, it's still there. It ends in the first week of October, Mars squaring Pluto, okay? The most intense square of the year is still reverberating. Notice where anger, frustration, or suppressed emotions are still bubbling. It's a sign of what needs to be cleared. That's the shadow work. That's the shadow work. It's that thing that's not going away. It's that thing that's still bothering you. It's that thing you still are thinking about. Okay, Mars, Pluto squaring is your best friend right now because it is demanding now that you look at the shadow, that you no longer disown your shadow. Because your shadow is your greatest teacher if you're just willing to look at it. Number 2, second thing to look at as we enter October. Words can be weapons, but they can also be medicine. Okay, so warning, warning here, people. People might be saying some crazy, crazy, crazy ass stuff. Okay, so you're seeing it all over the internet, like some friends, some family members, they're like losing it. You're seeing it, you're getting phone calls, you're seeing it out there with strangers at the grocery store. People are saying really weird things like cognitive dissonance because Mercury is getting involved in the square now. Mercury rules our thoughts. Mercury rules our words. So words we speak, words we write, and the way we're thinking. What are we thinking? Are we drowning in cognitive dissonance? Mercury is going where Mars just left. So Mars was squaring Pluto, still is, but it's going to stop at the beginning of October, and then Mercury is going to square Pluto. So Mercury is going to go over the terrain where Mars just went. So with Mercury preparing to square Pluto next, communication becomes sharp, revealing, and unfiltered. So that cognitive dissonance, crazy ass things, rage is going to be spewed. And this is for the people that are not doing the shadow work, the people that are refusing to acknowledge the rage within, okay? Watch how truth spills out. So, when you get super drunk and then it's like, okay, the truth comes out. Well, it's going to be like a bunch of super drunk people just spilling it. Yours and others. Could be you too. Pay attention to what's being said and what's being withheld. Okay, that's another thing. Hot tip to look for. Number 3, shadow work integration. Oh, we're back to the shadow work, are we? Yes, we are. September was about facing the rage, the control dynamics, and the personal shadows. Now comes the integration, so embodying it. How do you transmute what you've learned into empowerment instead of repeating old patterns? Keep doing the work, keep transmuting, be the alchemist. The 4th thing to look for as we enter October, relationships and boundary testing. It's not over. It's not over, folks. Expect the final tests, okay? So it's like, okay, this thing was brewing, a friendship, a marriage, a job, whatever, a circumstance, whatever. Expect the final tests in relationships, career, or friendships. Who stays, who goes, and who you need to lovingly detach to will become crystal clear. So that's what the eclipses were doing, bringing in, taking out. Some people it's already happened. Some people, the eclipses still go like for a year. Watch, it's going to be super crystal clear now. Who needs to go? Who's coming in? Who needs to go? And the 5th thing to look for as we enter October, the Aries full moon is on October 6th. This is going to ignite themes of courage, independence, and bold actions. That's Aries at its finest. The closing days of September are the preparation, the clearing the space so that you're ready to step into October, the fire of rebirth and visibility. So again, hot tips. People are going to be saying things that you might think sound crazy, right? And it's like the cognitive dissonance you're going to be seeing Just observe. No need to judge people. A lot of people aren't observing their shadows. A lot of people are not doing the shadow work. A lot of people continue to blame and shame, and we will lovingly detach from those that we need to. A lot of people are not doing this work. We don't need to judge them, but we also don't need to deplete our energy by just keeping up with the old. And if they abuse you with their words and just expect, no, no, we will lovingly detach where we need to, because people are going to, the words will start saying, the thoughts will no longer be able to stay in our, we need to say, a lot of people are going to be saying things, writing, and you're going to see it. Take the observer role. I've been saying to this to you all month long. Be the great observer of your life. Take that step back. Stay neutral. Oh, she's okay, he's okay, that's okay, that neutral. No need to judge anyone or shame anyone. The gossiping ends. The judging ends. And because you're going somewhere else. Your energy is no longer going to be drained. Your boundaries are no longer leaky. You know exactly where you're going next, and you're keeping your energy strong. What is the card? What is the tarot reading for the last day of this pivotal month of September 2025? Here it is. Here's the final tarot reading. Six of Swords. We've had the Six of Swords upright not too long ago. This is going to calmer waters. A lot of people are not going to calmer waters. A lot of people are not. And I think that that's probably the number one question I get from my clients. What about like family members that aren't coming with me? What about the family members that I love so much, the friends, the husband, whatever? I love these people, but they don't think the way that you're saying, the way that I'm feeling. They're not thinking that way. Not everybody is coming. Not everybody wants to change. Not everybody is interested in self-development. Not everybody is on this same page. Are we going to judge them and gossip about them? Heck no. We're going to observe them with our neutral lenses. Ten of Swords, and a lot of people are staying in drama, hurt, and pain. A lot of people stay here and they think it's safe. They think it's safe to just always do things this way. This is the way my mother did it. This is the way her mother did it, and her mother. A lot of people stay here. Are we going to judge them and gossip about them? No, we are not. King of Pentacles. And so that blocks your abundance. That blocks your self-worth. And you can see it like in other people. You can see this is how they're behaving. You can see like if you were just able to pick up a book like this and do some brain hacks, it's okay. We are not judging. We are not gossiping. We are not spreading hate. We are not shaming. We are observing. Yeah, because a lot of people don't. They say they want this. A lot of people say this is what they want, and yet their actions say something totally different. But we want the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is us staying in our own damn lane, gossiping and spreading hate about absolutely no one, including ourselves. We are staying in our own lane. We are becoming the great observer of our life. We are staying neutral. We are doing the unlearning and the deprogramming. That is what we are doing. And our hopes and our wishes are coming true. Sarah Lakali, the queen of the outsiders. Are we the great outsiders? I think we are, and that's okay. Welcome to the Black Sheep Society. I have arrived. I am where I will always be in love. Look at her. I love her. What a fabulous last message. And welcome, Black Sheeps. Because not everybody is like us. And does that make us better? No, it does not. Because we are just being the observer And we are even as taking a step back from being an observer, and we are being neutral. He's doing this. She's doing, she does it. Politics would say that. The institutions are doing that. Neutral observer. Thank you to all of you who join me on these daily updates. I want feedback. I want suggestions. I want it all. And by all means, sign up with me for a reading, to join my coaching container, to join my membership where we meet at the new moon and the full moon, because my prices are increasing on October 1st. I'd love to have you inside. And if you don't know what all of it means, no problem. Send me a message and we will come up with something that will work for you. Because I know you are going toward that dream reality that is available to all of us, that the cosmos are coaching us to get there. And I know you are coming along with me. So thank you again. I can't believe I did this. I'm proud of myself. I've learned a lot as well, and I've been following my own advice, and it's been very helpful for me as well. So would love to hear your feedback. And by all means, let me know what you would like to see on my page as we continue with these fantastic cosmos that are bringing us and urging us and demanding us to get there. And I know you're going to be with me.